We'll now go to ordinances. Is it 2, Susan?
There's three.
Item 2.
The first one is item 2. It's a second reading and adoption of an ordinance to prohibit the sale of electronic smoking devices in the unincorporated areas of Alameda County. It's the second reading.
You want to read it first and then hear the speaker? Okay.
Title of the ordinance, an ordinance adding Chapter 3.59 to Title 3 of the Alameda County Ordinance Code to prohibit the sale of electronic smoking devices in the unincorporated area of the County of Alameda.
David, you want to speak on this item? Thanks for your patience, David.
Good afternoon, Supervisors. Again, I'm David Alga, owner of Valley Vape Club in Castro Valley. I just wanted to thank Nate Miley for being the only supervisor who took the time to research and meet with the business owners who have been tirelessly trying to help people quit smoking and have saved and improved more lives than almost any business in our county. Nate, you watched your friend Bob Swanson quit smoking with a vapor product. We know they work. I have converted almost all of my friends who smoked for 20 plus years to vapor products, reduced their nicotine intake, and now they neither vape nor smoke. Nate, you and I know the facts and know that we could have saved and extended thousands of lives with our products. But the rest of you decided to protect cigarettes, keeping people sick, smoking, and dying. Thank you, Supervisor Miley, for being the only one up there with common sense. At the last hearing, Supervisor Chan brought up the fact that Juul is owned by a big tobacco company. Did you know that vape shops don't carry big tobacco products or don't even want to sell them? You all would know that if you took the time to visit our shops, but you didn't. Your decision today would be completely different if you knew the facts, but you'd rather pass an ordinance that will kill thousands of people without even a clear understanding of the consequences. Shame on you. And Supervisor Haggerty, at the last hearing, you said that I don't know how to say my thoughts. You wouldn't know that because you couldn't make the time to visit our business after repeated attempts, calls, and requests to your staff. You mentioned that I insulted you by telling you that this ordinance would kill people, even after showing you that our customers would be driven back to cigarettes, dying prematurely as a result. That is killing people, Scott, and you are responsible. We're sorry that your kids vape. No responsible vape shop owner wants youth to use our products, but adults need them. We can't go banning anything that kids could use because prohibition doesn't work and it creates a black market. I'm not sure how the facts are insulting to you, Scott, but I'll tell you this. Whoever replaces you, we hope, takes the time to meet with businesses affected by future ordinances and shows that they care about their community until the end of their term instead of sitting up there counting the days until they retire. You said that you will not miss us at the end of your term based on how you handled this ordinance. We will not miss you either, Scott. Supervisors, go home tonight and hug your families and kids because there will be thousands of families like yours who will lose their loved ones due to this ordinance. We know that parents who smoke have kids who smoke. You're just creating more smokers. And I'll end on this. The coronavirus has killed 4,000 people. It's an epidemic and we're trying to contain it. Since this ordinance was presented, smoking has killed 180,000 people. That's an epidemic, and you're here protecting it. Big tobacco is won again, and the black market and drug dealers, thank you for your decision. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
So, yeah, didn't my staff member come out and talk to you?
I talked to both your
Yeah,
chief
he
of
was
staff
out
and
there,
deputy.
right? He
I
was
met
out
with them.
Okay. So you're not located in my district, and if you're not located in my district, we do try to represent the office by sending staff out, which we did, which I think was an old high school buddy of yours or something. I'm not 100%
Sean.
sure. So let's not act like we didn't take the time to understand the ordinance. I did. Okay? And you're your own worst enemy.
I don't think you did understand it because you don't understand the consequences. We had reasonable regulation.
It's such a health godsend, then put it in a pharmacy, okay? If
we could, we
really
would.
Go convince somebody to put it in a pharmacy because it's really helping people, go fight that fight at the federal government.
Cigarettes are not available in a pharmacy. They're available everywhere, and you're protecting those. You can control.
Thank you,
them.
gentlemen. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much. Okay, Ron has read the ordinance and moved to. Yeah, you've already read it. Go ahead and read it. Read it again. Go ahead, please, if you don't mind.
The title of the ordinance, an ordinance adding Chapter 3.59 to Title 3 of the Alameda County Ordinance Code to prohibit the sales of electronic smoking devices in the unincorporated areas of the County of Alameda.
It's been moved and seconded to waive the full second reading of the item and move for adoption. Is there any opposition?
Yes, I'm going to abstain on this. I'm not going to oppose it because, once again, my abstention is based on the fact that I think adult shops should be exempted from the ordinance. They should be exempted from this ordinance. They should be exempted from the tobacco retail license ordinance. Adult shops that just sell the product to adults only. That's my big quibble with the the tobacco retail license ordinance, as well as the vape ordinance. So I'm going to abstain again.
Okay. On item 2, there's 3 ayes, 1 abstention, and 1 excused.